Nailed it.
Hey, I'm Bob.
I'm Jake.
We are
Nailed It the podcast.
Welcome back to
Episode
2, season 4.
Season 4 with the long-awaited
Yes, the
guest
final member of our band
to which the podcast is named after.
to finally make an appearance because, we're slow. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ken Newcomer. Hey.
Save the best for last, always honored. Thanks, guys.
No problem. No problem.
It's been, almost 4 years now that we've been joking about you being on the show, but now it's a thing. So
Yeah, now it's official.
It's hard to keep up. I had to listen to you guys for 4 seasons until you finally invited
To see
me.
if you were on.
Yeah,
to see if you
Maybe I'm on the next one.
now I can relax and
Not have to listen anymore. That's fine. That's fair. We don't either. Hey, those 10 people who still listen to us a month are fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Smash the like and subscribe.
Yeah. Everyone drop a like for Ken.
So, as we've mentioned your name has come up on several episodes, even our last episode, because we talked about having you on this episode. So that was, on point. But Jake, as Jake pointed out, we've been playing together for some time. You and I have been playing together for 13 years.
Is that what it is? I was thinking 10 to 12.
2013, we started playing together.
That sounds
You,
about
me, and
right.
BJ.
That
So
sounds
it's
about-
been something like that. 2013, 2014. It's been 12 years minimum.
And you and I have been playing together in 5 years. Around 2021-ish we started playing together.
It was well before COVID.
That's
with-
true.
with
we started sharing bills around
past
2019,
bands,
and then we
yes.
started playing together in 2020.
2020. It was 2021.
Yeah, which that just came up in my memories recently.
Well, that's the beauty of the memories because I don't remember.
Well, that's also the bummer of memories. I know this because I get reminded of it exactly when BJ passed,
Yep.
and that was October of 2020. That was COVID. I was sitting at home with COVID. I
Yep.
couldn't even leave the house.
Yeah.
Tail end of COVID. Yeah.
So
Denise
yeah.
and I were just talking about that, trying to make sense of how many years it's been, because it feels like 3 months ago,
Right.
and it's 4 years, 3
Yeah.
months ago, something like
Yeah.
that.
It's since it kind of settled out, and since BJ passed would be, this year. He just passed 5 years.
Yeah, September 21.
No, September of 20.
21.
You sure?
Yeah, because mine was 21 and he was after.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You would know better. You actually had
Yeah.
a slight heart problem at one point.
Slight.
He had a mild heart condition.
I
Yeah.
think they
Heart
called it
attack.
an infarction.
Yes. Listen to Big Brain we brought into the show.
I heard that on TV the other day. And I was like, oh, I remember that.
I was watching reruns of ER, and they said that word. I was like, "That's what happened to me."
He said, "Write that down. Write that down."
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I need some stuff for the show.
Actually,
we
it
all-
was episodes of Scrubs.
Ah.
ER was over my
Hey,
head.
no lie. Scrubs has been called one of the most medically accurate doctor shows ever done. The stuff they're saying and doing is actually accurate, even though it's complete comedy.
That's coming back now, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah,
That's
a couple
what I
weeks,
thought.
like 2 weeks. What we usually do when we have a guest, and we don't have to stick to tradition, but we will. Why don't you give everybody a little rundown of how you got into music?
Holy moly.
You can give us the Cliff Notes version. Or you can take 3 hours. We're fine.
Started in high school, 7th grade, wanted to take drum lessons. I watched, growing up, I watched my brother want to take drum lessons and made me want to do it. He didn't go anywhere with it, but I did marching band all through high school, orchestra band, stuff like that. And then kind of faded out of drums. Once high school was over, I had other interests, playing with custom cars and stuff like that and trucks. Excuse me. And then about my late 20s, I came across a ex-wife's coworker who had a band and needed a drummer. Of course, at that time I had no equipment, but they had equipment, so that sucked me right into a expensive hobby.
The expensive hobby when it comes to bands.
And I've been pretty much consistent with it ever since.
What was the name of that first band?
That first band was Chafe.
Chafe. I always like hearing the names of people's first bands, just because they're always fun, or they're always an interesting.
They're always
name, or-
something.
Yeah,
They're
that's
really
the
something.
right word I was looking for. They're always something.
I mean, it's always, your first band's the one you always reminisce,
Yep.
compare to.
Right.
It's your start.
I forget, what was the name of your first band? HIV.
With 2 V's. 2 V's means it's not a disease. We were really, really, really clever young 20-somethings.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, let's not dwell on that. Yeah, no, I know you. I think I know you from, I think the first time I probably saw you play was probably Short Bus, but you were in Fortress. Were you not?
Forgery. It's
Forgery,
called.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, which I may have seen you play in that band. I just don't remember.
Right. Forgery was I came across those two gentlemen back in the Chucky B's and Columbia days.
Boy. Yeah, man.
They were doing open mics, and I was fresh on the single prow and looking for things to do in the evenings. And hey, let's go to open mic. Hey, I'll jump up there and play drums with them. And again, like I said before, sucked into an expensive hobby. And yeah, I spent 2, 3 years with those guys under probably 2 different band names, a couple of different lineup changes. That was all covers. That was after the first original band. And I don't know, what do you want after that?
Well, you went. It was Short Bus after that.
And then no, actually after that, after Forgery was done, I think Chafe tried to get back together for like a week and a half and right in the dumps. And then I actually, it's when I met our friend Ben Garner.
Ah, yes.
I joined the band with him. He was still in high school with all his schoolmates. I was 27 years old. They were all 17, and I'm playing drums with them. Actually played a gig at lunchtime in the Red Line High School with him.
Folks, I just want to preface, he did not buy any of those young gentlemen any alcohol.
Never.
That's very responsible.
Ben's dad did.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Dave. That seems right. That tracks.
Yeah.
If you know the guy, that
Yeah,
tracks. So yeah, I actually had forgotten that you knew Ben that young.
Yeah.
We talked about this before, but it's been a while since it was brought up. I haven't seen Ben.
We were in a band together called Narcosis. And like I said, they were all still in high school age, doing alternative style music, Smashing Pumpkins kind of line of music. Really great stuff, and mixed in some covers here and there, but for the most part, originals.
Nice.
I did that maybe for a year or so, and I don't remember where the hell I went after that. You know what? Maybe Forgery was after that. Yes.
The timeline is
creeping in.
Chafe, then Narcosis, and then a short break, and then in with Forgery, yes. And then after Forgery was probably the start of Short Bus Fight Club.
Which you did for a number of years.
Like maybe 8 years.
Yeah. Quite a few years.
Yes.
A lot of original stuff, a lot of cover stuff.
Still great.
I mean, that's my main thought of you before we started playing together was Short Bus.
Yeah, it was a majority of covers. We did quite a few of originals too that Eric Arndt had written in the past. And our big approach there was covers, but with our style. So it was almost like writing original music. You know, you approach it with your own ideas for a cover that you're hoping people will recognize. Oh, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that.
I like that because I mean that, for lack of a better term, you had a very Green Day-esque sound.
Oh yes,
style what he liked.
Yes.
So your covers reflected that, and that all worked.
Right.
That worked really well.
Yes, there was a pop punk
Right.
kind of feel to everything we did. A lot of times we look back at like Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. They would do a lot of punked up covers of songs you just wouldn't expect.
Mhm.
Right.
And it was always fun getting that response where I didn't even know what song you guys were playing until the verse started because of how much we changed it up
Yeah.
and gave it our own flavor.
That's
It was always rewarding.
That's cool. I always like doing covers like that. Like in Ghostlight, when we do like Pink Pony Club and stuff like that, we do a more rocked up version of it that is still the song, but it's in a style that we know how to play. It's
Right.
like,
Absolutely.
I mean, we all did that and nailed it. We
Oh,
did
yeah.
a bunch of songs like
good
that.
Lord, what didn't we do in Linton? What didn't we do well is what the trivia question.
Whoops.
Listen, if we did it, it made it onto my song list. So I could say, hey, we played this song. You could ask for it. I wouldn't recommend it, but we could do it.
Now after that, I mean, actually, you were still in Short Bus when we started on See You Next
Nailed It,
Friday.
yeah, or See You Next Friday. yeah.
Originally, See You Next Friday. That was, if I remember that was 100% BJ deciding he wanted to do an acoustic show, but he wanted to do the songs a little different arrangement, and he 100% wanted to have drums because nobody else had drums, and I was barely playing guitar then.
Right.
So he didn't want to just be me singing like I had been doing with my buddy Rick, or playing 2 songs, and he wanted, and that's where that rolled into. I believe he's the one that brought you up first, actually. And I don't remember our first thought of that, but I know we probably got together at your place.
I remember you guys came out to see Short Bus Fight Club out at a place in Columbia. I believe it was called Jay's or something. It was a dump.
Oh yeah, that little like dump down there on the side street.
Yeah. No, it's
That little dump.
The first block of Locust Street.
Yes.
But it was a long time dive.
Yeah, I say dump with all the respect that a dive bar deserves, guys. I wasn't being a jerk.
Absolutely. But I remember you guys coming and approaching me at one of the Short Bus shows. And I was all for it.
Yeah, it turned out to be pretty good. It was a good way of doing things. We did that for quite a while because I was still in Chimpo at the back end of Johnny Chimpo then. You were obviously still doing Short Bus Fight Club. We did that for a while.
It was a great approach because we could be anywhere from low key to getting people's asses out of their seats and dancing.
Yeah.
And as it got on, I started playing more. We were a little more. There was a little more going on. The sound was better, and then at some point we decided we wanted to have full band shows, so we asked Dave to play bass.
Right.
But
so,
we were still doing 3-piece stuff all over the place.
yeah, it gave us the opportunity to do stages like Fat Days and stuff like that.
Right. And we and in the meantime, Dave and I had started doing duo gigs together.
Right.
He wasn't playing with his ex-wife anymore, so he wanted to keep instead of just doing solo stuff, and that's where Nailed It came from. But at some point, we realized we got kind of like, well, which band is this?
Right, because you and Dave were doing Nailed It as a duo. We were still doing See You Next Friday.
But then we play as a 4-piece to See You Next Friday, and we get two things. One would be which band is this I'm booking? That looks really weird on the marquee.
Right. And
Your band's there next Friday? I know. So I got the brainy idea that we should roll the whole band into that. BJ pushed back a little hard on that.
He realized that it causes a lot of guessing games of
Yeah.
what's going on.
So, and we did, and it stayed that way since. So
Right.
obviously we don't really play ever anymore.
No, but I'm always hanging by the phone, messaging me.
You-
He wants me on his podcast. I wanted to play a gig.
Your calls now are, hey, Jimmy can't make it.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you free?
I'll take that call anytime.
Yeah,
it's an honor to sit in for Jimmy. Of course, I have
Oh God, he
all
might
the
listen
world
to
of
this. You
respect for
shouldn't have said
Jimmy.
that.
Well,
sorry, Bob.
So now,
It never happened.
so now within your timeline, where did you fall into Nimrod? Because that's where I met you, was when you were in Nimrod.
Really? Well, Nimrod was just Eric, and Eric wanted to put together a Green Day tribute band.
Yeah.
I believe that in my recollection, that has to be like the late 20-teens.
Yeah,
because that was 2019 when I met you.
Probably within months of when you met me. And I believe he did the show with a few other drummers. I believe Ray Gita did it.
Yeah, because when I met you in Nimrod, it was you, Eric, and Chad Wynn on bass, because that was the bill at Scott Church's in Lebanon, where it was you guys, Transylvania, Hot and Dangerous, and Pink Lemons, I think they were called.
Wow.
I think that was the name of them.
Very memorable, yes.
I'd have to look up the I know I still have the flyer somewhere, but
if it's not on my Facebook memories, I'm not going to remember. My mind is
I have
trash.
it somewhere on my phone, but it was October of 2019.
Oh, of course, it was October.
Yeah,
Transylvania was
because
playing.
that's when Transylvania.
Yeah.
That was our first gig as the new lineup, where it was myself, my brother fronting it, my brother-in-law as the bassist, his stepdad as the drummer, and then my brother's ex-guitar player from his high school band.
Goddamn Partridge Family.
Yeah, well,
Halloween Partridge.
That's
Family.
exactly how we promoted it. Is that we were the Halloween Partridge Family, because we were all family, which eventually became even more family because our one guitarist left, and so we brought our cousin in to play guitar. So we were
nepotism.
we were the Halloween Partridge Family. But I met you through our drummer Tommy.
Yes, Tommy. Yes,
because he knew you, and then we just kind of through introduction, we met each other, and that was kind of the end of that at that point.
Yeah, because Tommy and I were, of course, doing similar things.
Yeah.
And we were both like gear guys. So we were the kind of guys
that
share drum gear information and stuff like that.
Yeah, because then we didn't really, I don't think we played any other gigs as Transylvania with you in any of your projects.
I'm pretty sure we did something at Fat Daddy's, whether it was Short Bus or Smiley Foot. I mean, because
it might have been Smiley Foot,
because at some point the Nimrod lineup was exactly the same as Smiley Foot. Smiley Foot would be eventually, as Short Bus Fight Club faded out, would be the majority of Eric Arndt's written music.
You weren't in Disorderly, were you?
Disorderly Conduct?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I was trying to flip through like the bands that Transylvania had played with, but I can't remember.
No, I shared a stage with them many
Disorderly
times.
Conduct has their own history. I could take up a whole episode.
I think Disorderly Conduct had pretty much changed every member except for the drummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've been through some people.
Yeah.
But because then we met, you and I met through like that period of time through the Transylvania show.
Right.
And then you sat in on a song with my other band on the Rocks at the May birthdays.
Oh, when we played the
birthday
Killboys.
jam.
When we played, and they played.
Because it was Nailed It.
Hot and Dangerous.
Yeah, it was Nailed It, Hot and Dangerous, and my old band on the Rocks.
Yep.
And you came in and sat on Electric Worry with us.
You guys play a clutch song?
Yeah, he was
not without me.
Yeah, he was all about that.
Tell
we
him
played
to get
Clutch.
the hell out of my drum.
And I think that was the first time I had played alongside you, was at that show.
Absolutely.
For that one Clutch song.
And now that you say that, I remember.
Yeah.
But if you'd
Has
asked
to be
me
triggered.
before that, yeah.
Which that was my first time seeing Nailed It play.
And he was amazed how good we were.
I have a video somewhere
Amazing.
from that from you guys playing
Out there in the sun getting cooked
Oh
alive.
my
The
God,
sun was like beaming on him.
It was so hot that day. I remember.
A lot of little rednecks at the end of that party.
Yeah,
I actually have a picture or two from that party where I was behind like some friends, and I was like, "That's worse than my sunburn." And everybody's like, "Let me see it." They're like, "Oh my God!" Like, yeah, you guys have been out in this too long.
But yeah, then I think the next time you and I played together was for his birthday at the campground.
Oh, well, we did that jam session, the four of us.
Because it was
three of us. Was it?
Yeah, it was
was
the
Dave
three.
there?
No, Dave
Oh,
wasn't
Dave wasn't
there
there that
because it was
time.
supposed to be just me and him, and then you wound up hopping in and just joining.
Yeah, that's right.
So then it was the three of us, which I think was kind of becoming the first sign of, hey, the three of us can actually play
Yeah.
really well together.
Yes.
And then just through
There we
through
go.
motion, we became Nailed It then.
Yeah, because then it was the show we did downtown at the studio. What's the
For the birthday
at the live
party.
building.
yeah,
the birthday party for
you
my
came
bosses.
and you came and photographed
Yeah, I was
and
my boss
played a
was
little
quite-
bit with us, and then I think that was
Really the push to. I think that's when
Yes.
we started having conversations between
Yes,
the three of us that hey,
absolutely.
maybe if we want to continue as a 4-piece, we should ask Jake to do it.
Yeah.
Because at that point we really weren't doing much because Dave and I can only do so much back and forth on guitar because I can only do so much. We neither one of us were no BJ. It made a difference in when we played and stuff.
Absolutely.
You basically had to adjust to what he and I could do at our duo shows because we
Right.
weren't doing the stuff. I miss some of those songs we did with BJ. No, it's just not stuff anybody was doing.
Absolutely.
Good time.
Trying to think if there was anything else. I know the Victory gig was very early on into it where it was supposed to be just you and Dave.
And then you showed up and you showed up.
We
and at
just
some
showed
point,
up to watch and we just joined in.
We turned
playing.
it turned into a 4-piece jam at the end of the night. I think you had your cajon with you, just brought it in from
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, I remember.
I've got pictures of us on stage, the three of us or four of us on stage, and I think there was only 2 guitars. So it was one of those deals.
Yeah.
Like you were playing
No,
mine.
I think I had mine in the car
I mean, that's what it was.
because
But you
that's
could see
always a
you-
very normal thing for me to have a guitar
Ken's
with.
Wait,
visibly.
you said at the Victory Club.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
now I
You're
remember.
visibly sitting in the back on the cajon.
You said the Victory Club, but I was thinking of the place on George Street. What's the private club in George Street?
Oh,
Up
Liberty.
from where Will.
Oh, Liberty, yeah.
Yeah, so
No.
I heard Victory, but I was thinking Liberty. So it's,
Liberty,
No, that was
That's why I
a
was-
bit of a nightmare of a show last time we did that.
Liberty is
No,
where
that
you
was a
sent
great
our
show.
banner flying across the room.
Oh yeah,
with the bungee cord.
Gorgeous, let go.
Shoom, there it went across the room.
Yeah, that didn't work out for us at all. I don't think anybody was listening
Oh.
anymore.
That was fun.
Yeah, and obviously we all got busy doing other things. With me joining Ghostlight, and then him joining Ghostlight, and then Dave joining Ghostlight. So it sounds like we left Ken in dust. Ken filled in once. He's on the roster.
I'm on the roster. There you go.
But
And then we did that private gig over the summer.
Yeah, you guys did a Nail It gig without me. Super cool. Thanks, fellas.
that one
Go
over
ahead, go ahead and remind me of that one too.
it was
Apparently.
the one in Elkton.
Oh, yes, yes.
for
That was,
my coworker.
that was an amazing
Was that,
time.
by the way,
yes.
was that like a specific birthday or just something they do all the
It
time?
was for my
Retirement.
coworker. No, it was my coworker's dad's 50th
Damn it.
birthday.
I thought it was.
So you're saying there's
retirement
not
or
going to be
something.
another one this year because we have a really wide open schedule.
Probably not.
So, damn it.
I'll tell you
I'd
what.
be free.
If you have a wide open schedule, you know my schedule's
Yeah.
really wide.
Well, that's what we're getting to because I want to kind of get into what you're doing now because that's a big push of what you've got going on, and it's in my humble opinion, it's probably the best thing I've seen you do. I think,
Thank you.
and I'll get into why I think that.
It's,
but,
it's not me. It's they're all doing it. I'm playing along. But
No,
yes,
that's not.
That's
not my opinion at all. But why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're currently doing?
I am currently involved in a stoner / doom metal band, which pulls me back into a scene that I've been out of for many years. I'm really enlightened by how embracing that whole scene is because everybody, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people look at metal music and think of it negatively or harsh but the embracement of the fans and the other bands is just overwhelming and I'm loving every bit of it. But even more important than that, the music, it's heavy, groove oriented, and it's just a really good time. And it's great being able to, you said editing, right? You do editing.
Yeah, sure. I edit stuff.
Yeah.
You know what you didn't say yet? The name of the band.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Well, that's,
Was
Are you doing a build up?
and then just went blank. But you're able to reflect a lot of originality and having input in a whole conglomerate of music. But the name of the band is The Turning Hand. I was invited to come in and jam with longtime friend Siebert Lowe, who was with the first band I was with, Chafe, going the whole way back to 1998.
Jake was 4. Jake was, wait, you were 2.
And what year?
98?
98?
I was born in
Oh,
98.
shit. I thought you were born in 96.
I was
98.
born in
I was
98.
on my first marriage. Had a first kid on the
Kid in
way.
his first band.
Yeah, I was born in 98.
And
Yeah. Yuck.
you were ball juice. Anyway, that I'm not editing out.
That's the post.
Yeah, it's probably going to be in the
that's the
tagline. That's the tagline.
post-episode.
Hope.
It's probably going to be your name from now on.
Oh God.
Ball juice.
Listen, I've had many nicknames, and that was not one of them.
Oh, man.
I've been called Life Mush, and I'm trying to think some of the other nicknames.
Oh, you just wait. I won't do it this weekend because it's a family-oriented thing. But man, you wait till we're at a show where I can call you Ball Juice. Ladies and gentlemen, on lead guitar, Ball Juice.
Who has your
We're gonna
social?
start a hashtag for this episode.
Who
Is
do you-
hashtag Ball Juice.
That's the name of the episode. Ball Juice.
Hashtag Ball Juice featuring Ken Newcomer.
Yes. Oh God, we'll get all the clicks.
Who do you trust with your social media passwords? So we're gonna have to
Nobody.
get a hold of that person and change all your names.
But anyway, so you were saying.
I don't remember. That's the other episode name. Ken don't remember shit.
You were saying about, I mean, you that band's been together, what, a year-ish, a year and a half?
Turning Hand, we're creeping up on a year and a half.
I was going to say, I know it's not that long, but I want to make sure, I didn't think it was longer than I thought it was.
What year is this? 26. Our
26.
first show was in November of 24.
So
Okay.
you put the time in
At a
before that.
venue we don't like to talk about anymore.
I saw that show.
Yes.
And I had
a friend or two come out for that. Thank you, Bob.
and that's where I was getting into what I think about that band. It's not my genre of music at all. You know, I like a lot of stuff and
Right.
I'll listen to anything once, but you know, Sumo and I are buddies for 25 years. Like
Absolutely.
I know what he's into, but I was not only very impressed, again, basically what you said, the grooviness of it,
Yes.
the heaviness of it, and how good it sounded overall. And Rachel's fantastic. She's a
Yes.
fantastic vocalist, one of the best I've ever seen.
Well, that's one of the biggest things I like about this band. You know, it's heavy, but it's groove oriented, and heavy music turns a lot of people off. But we have those elements along with, we got Shane on lead guitar, we got our buddy Sumo backing up with rhythm guitar, and of course Rachel at lead vocals. And she brings that element that's not going to scare people away when they hear the word metal music. Yeah, it's almost like doom metal for everybody.
Well, that's okay.
That's
Nowadays,
what I love
you got to
about
reach the
it.
market. I will say, and again, this comes back to why I enjoy it so much. I hadn't seen you play original music in a long, long time. And what I saw you play was the Short Bus Fight Club stuff and the Smiling Foot stuff, which is fine, but didn't feel like yours.
Right.
Those projects always felt like Eric's stuff that you were doing.
Yes.
Watching you play drums that first show, I had forgotten, and this is going to sound like a real dick thing to say, but you know how I am with you. I had forgotten how good a drummer you are. Not because I didn't think you could play, but watching you play something you wrote
Right.
and the feel that was different than you playing American Girl behind me and forgetting the ending.
Every show, first song.
Yeah. I was just so impressed with that. And that was for me, it was a takeaway of more than any of it. I mean, I know Sumo's been talking about for a while. Like I said, I've known Shane. I've known all those
Right.
guys. I've known Siebert for a few years.
Yes.
I've known everyone in your band, different variations of time, but everybody was very into what they were doing.
Right.
Except for Sumo sitting down. God, my knees.
That was only that show
I know.
and a recent one. He had another knee issue.
Yeah,
but,
well, the boy's got knee issues. It's all right, but you shine to me, and maybe it's because of our relationship in bands. It just stood out to me how good it was because how much you wanted to do it, and that your stamp was on it. That's your drums. No one told you. I wrote these
Yep.
parts at home. Here's some electronic version of that. Can you play this? There was nobody writing drums but you.
right.
You know,
And-
you're driving. I think in that style of music, and I'm not saying I know it very well. I think that probably the riffs drive
Absolutely.
the music first,
Absolutely.
but you gotta you're the rhythm set. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know you're the drummer, and you got to keep it moving. And it came off really, really well. And I've seen you guys twice. I mean, it's same vibe.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. So I thought I should tell Ken something nice once in 13 years. So
I'm starting to sweat a little bit.
yeah,
And
right.
it's not warm in here. No.
Yeah.
But they give me total freedom to do what I want. And at the same time, they give me input. Are you really listening to this? You really listen to that? Make sure you're locking into that. So I still need a little coaching.
You got to be able to talk if you're going to be in a band, especially writing music. I can't imagine. We talked countless hours on this podcast about my inexperience with being in original music, but you can't be willing. I would never, in my experience, I would never want to be the guy that walks and says, "Here's your song." If there's already a group effort to do that. Now, in a situation like you, where you write the stuff,
Yeah.
if you wanted to come and say, "Hey, I wrote these, they're recorded. I want to play them out. Can you play these drums? Can you play this part?" But if you're starting from scratch collaborating, I can't imagine it would be a fun experience for anybody if someone's just telling you that's what you're going to do.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, that's one thing that I haven't gotten not gotten used to, but something that I don't do well with is collaboration, hence why I write the things I do. But like that's how my first band fell apart was we couldn't all agree on parts and really work things out together because like I'd hear something a certain way and think it would work really well, but then they'd say no. And then when we got to learn everything else, how they want to play it and creative differences. It happens in a lot of bands. But yeah, like for me, I hear sing things a certain way that others don't.
well, I also think a little bit of that goes with the age of your median age of your band.
Yeah.
because there's no children, there's no teenagers or 20 somethings in your band. There's people who have done this
Yeah.
in varying degrees over the years and understand you got to collaborate if you're there. Again, I'm speaking as what I assume is the case.
I'm pretty sure my first band was the only band that I played with members that were around the same age. Every other band, I've been the youngest one.
You still are. So
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
Yep.
Still
Um,
are.
but yeah, like that first band where they were all, I think they were all like a year or two older than me. So I was still the youngest, but
But it was
we
all
were
your
all
age group.
relatively closer in age.
All born in the late 90s. Yeah, we get it. We got it. Yes. Once again, he's sitting here old enough to be either of our kids. So
yeah,
it's just
yep,
keep,
you're right. Yeah, you were born 1 year before my oldest,
Yeah.
and way after his.
yeah. Mine turns 34 in 2 weeks. So yeah, I got a little time on you. Yeah, you guys. I mean, you've played a handful of shows in that year and a half now, but I want you to talk about the trip
The trip.
because that is to me is like the coolest little story.
So it starts out where we had an opportunity to play at Phantom Power in Millersville, and I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I'm on vacation. This was back in the summer, late July. I think they talked to me about it in April or May. I mean, and Sumo's like, man, this is one of my favorite stoner rock bands. If we could play this, it'd be great. And I'm like, sorry, buddy, I'm on vacation. Well, ask your wife. Where are you vacation? I said, wow, we're just up at Knoebels. Well, ask your wife. I'm telling you, man, we're on vacation. She wants me there for vacation. He said, I'll ask her. I said, calm down. I'll ask her. And I told her politely, hey, Sumo would really like us to do that show. And obviously, my wife sees how happy I am playing with this group. And she said, yeah, go ahead. And so we played with this band that Sumo loves. It's a two-piece stoner rock band from the Green Bay area. And they loved us. I mean, they did. They treated us like we were, tour partners, and they asked us to come out and play a festival that they weren't actually playing. The lead singer hosted a music festival out in the Green Bay area, and he asked us to come out and play it. So, I mean, we're of course honored to do this show. And we were hoping to put together a bunch of shows going out and coming back, and those things didn't work out with our schedule, but taking that drive out to Green Bay and back was an awesome experience. We got to travel together. Siebert and I stopped at Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was just everything about it was cool. We didn't have to. There was no bad weather or anything. That was a concern. It was mid-November when we went out
Green
there.
Bay in November. That could
Yeah.
Green Bay.
That sounds like a
yeah.
recipe for disaster.
Nope. It was actually warmer out there than it was here that
Really?
weekend. It was 60 degrees.
It was
I got-
probably negative 17 here.
Yeah.
I
got
don't
to go
remember
out
when it was warm.
Yeah.
I got to go out for one of my fitness walks and do a lap around the whole complex of Lambeau Field. And
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it was a great experience. The well, I wish I remembered the name of the darn music festival. I'm terrible.
Oh, well, it's okay. I have the internet. I'll look it up while we talk.
You see, this is why we keep him around.
Same thing I tell people when I'm on stage. Oh, you want me to learn to play that song? Don't worry.
I got the
I
internet.
can look it up. I can't play it, but I can look it up.
But we go out there, and I'm just expecting to play with 7, 8 just slow, heavy groove stoner rock bands, and it was a wide variety of different styles of stoner rock. I mean, anything from hard driving. There was one band was dressed up in costumes and just put on a hell of a show.
Yeah.
It was in fact called Wisconsin Doomed and Stoned 2025
That's
How'd you
exactly
get
what
that
I
that
remember
fast?
now.
because I'm awesome. It was at the Green Bay Distillery.
Yes, just a block away from Lambeau
And I'm not going to
Field.
say the name of that town because I don't want to mess up a Native American town name. Ashwaubenon? Ashwaubenon?
All the towns out there were Indian names. just north of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
How's Alice Cooper say Milwaukee?
Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought that was when I first started hearing that story from Sumo and I talked to you, I'm like, that's just the coolest. Hey, we play with these guys, and it just happens to be Sumo's like favorite band of the moment because Sumo likes a lot of stuff. And he was probably just beating his little meat over that. I'll tell you what, I'm telling you, this is not a show for kids. If anybody hasn't noticed in 4 years,
for Sumo's little meat.
Yeah,
but I mean, even as recent
as
yesterday or the day before, something came up because of that show. Sumo posted about one of the bands, Carbellion, that we played with, which are a great band, and they have numerous albums out. I believe they're working on another one now. Sumo posted about our experience there, hanging out with those guys at the merge table and everything like that. Just last practice, we were talking about another band, two of the bands that we play with out there are making a tour heading to the east, and hopefully we'll link up with them somewhere out here and put together a show or two. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
And now you also have been recording?
Yes, we've been working on a demo recording in hopes of taking that into a real studio and putting together a full recording. We're probably 90% done with that. We just need to throw down vocals yet. But now we're, if that still happens, if the vocals get done on that, that's great. But now we're talking about, I'm not talking about it. We're scheduling some time right now, hopefully with Kaleidoscope Studios in Lancaster. Siebert has worked with them in the past and has nothing but great things to say about them. So we are working on scheduling that hopefully as soon as March.
As opposed to taking the demo to somebody, you'll take those songs you've already demoed and redo them at the studio. So you'll wait. You may technically wait on Rachel's vocals till you're actually in the studio.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And
why
we want to do a full quality. We're over inundated with when do we get some material that we can buy, material that we can stream and buy, and we hear it every show, and we're kicking rocks and kicking ourselves in the ass because we need to get it done. So that is our plan here for weeks to come, and not more than month.
Oh, that's excellent.
As long as the schedules work.
That answered my next question. Was do you guys have anything out yet, or
nothing released yet?
Now, this leads me to the next thing: the big show.
Big show.
You got a pretty big show coming up.
Well, we have one next Saturday. But I wouldn't call that one a big show.
Hey, every show has its size, man. Every show is important.
No, this big one I'm jealous about because I wanted to go to it.
We can't go because Jake and I will be in Shippensburg.
I had 2 tickets in my back pocket for you guys.
We'll be shilling it for the man at a casino that night. Sorry, we can't actually enjoy ourselves. I mean, no, we'll have a great time. I didn't mean it that way.
I might shoot you some money to pick me up a T-shirt at least.
Shout out to Parks Casino in Shippensburg.
I'll take care of you. Actually, it was on our trip coming home from Green Bay. Well, we started receiving messages asking us to possibly do an opener with CKY. I'm familiar with CKY from way back in days of before the Jackass.
Yep.
If I'm not correct, they called that. They were somehow named CKY alone. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, they were in that scene with the BAMs and the Duns and the guys just doing the dumb skate videos that got turned into Jackass. They were part of that.
Right.
Grouping of guys, like that scene was theirs.
Right. They featured their music in all those early videos before Jackass. So I was already familiar with them. And to be asked to do something like that, I was floored. And so, everything worked out. It's
March 14th.
No, I remember the date. I apologize. I was trying to remember the other band we're playing with.
Oh, they're not here.
My phone's on the floor.
As far as Jake and I are concerned, it's you guys and CKY.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
It's us and CKY and another great band that we have played shows with in the past. Escaped my mind.
Yeah,
I know, but you know.
Hey, but you don't have to be apologetic in this room. Do you think there's not 100 times Jake and I forgot someone we played with?
Oh yeah, I have forgotten names for people I've been in bands with, and
I showed up with a name tag on because Jake Yelwood always forgets my name.
Is that already on your schedule? Has that been announced?
Absolutely announced. Yes.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Upcoming. It's not there.
You got nothing there.
I got nothing but past stuff. I don't have any of your upcoming shows. Who's in charge of your Facebook? I blame Sumo.
Let's blame Sumo.
I know damn well he's not, but I'm going to blame him anyway. There's probably something on your page, though, I'm sure. Just no event. I'll find it.
I removed my phone from my immediate area so it wouldn't flash and ding dong and stuff on your podcast. So I don't know.
That's okay.
As we're both on our phones trying to find this.
Yeah, we're looking really. If anybody's watching this without sound for any weird reason, it would be just like looking like we're Completely
Bad to worse.
Bad to worse, yes. I
There it is.
remember
Yeah, that's exactly what I found.
they may have been one of the bands that we played our first show with at the venue
At
that
that-
I don't want to mention again.
They who shall not be named.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, I saw you guys announce that, and I was very excited. And then I saw the date, and I was very upset because I wanted to go. I wanted to go see CKY because I saw they announced the tour, and I saw that Double Barrel was on the lineup of the tour, and I was like, hell yeah. And then I saw you guys were on it, and I was like, even better. And then it was like, damn, I'm in Shippensburg that night.
The whole way in Shippensburg. How are you going to make that trip? I'll
It's going to
find,
be in my car.
I'll find 2 other friends for these tickets.
Speaking of which, we got 2 tickets. Call in now. We're not live. Please don't do that.
What's
Let
your
me
phone
give you-
number, Jake?
Let me give you Ken's personal phone number on the air.
But I have that phone number that if you call it, it just rickrolls you. I've given that to many of people that I don't want to have my number.
Never going to give you up.
Never going to give up my phone number.
That's right. Well, mine's
They'll
on
let
the
you
internet.
down.
Yeah.
I kind of use it as a business number, so it's very easy to find, folks. Please don't prank me. I get enough telemarketer calls. Apparently, I've been approved for every loan I never applied for, so that's cool.
So speaking of DBR, we just finished up the last Nightmare show, which was
Would you not play with your microphone when this man's
No,
trying
I'm-
to tell a story?
I'm
he
playing.
could play with worse.
And not on video, he
Oh,
can't.
look at that. Look
I'm
how
not-
good that looks.
Why are you covering our logo up? You were the worst co-host
No,
today.
Ken's making up for me.
Uh-huh. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Ken. Talk about DBR.
Anyway, yes. Speaking of DBR, we just finished up January. We did the last Nightmare After Christmas show, which featured Prince Diamond tribute band.
I did see that.
Yep. Wrath of Typhon,
I love those guys. I haven't seen them in years. I love those guys.
which features Jay, Rachel's husband, and being able to do shows with them from time to time is just a great time. Also, Spellbook, Wrath and Spellbook, and the Prince Diamond tribute have continually done. I have started my destruction.
I'll get that. Keep talking.
But they have continuously done this Nightmare After Christmas show for 10 years, and this was the last year. I believe it was because members of the Prince Diamond tribute are moving on to bigger things, from what I understand.
Huh, good for
I'm
them.
not familiar what those things are, but
What's
I'm looking
bigger than
for,
a Prince Diamond tribute?
They're
I'm
going to go
looking
play with King Diamond now.
They've been called up to the throne.
they're officially guitar techs and drum techs.
Yeah.
But anyway, some of the band members are moving on to other things, so they decided this was going to be the last year. We got to be included in that show, and that was at the DBR. That was in January. We have a show next Saturday, the 21st. So we're going from the DBR, which is what
An amazing room. I've played there.
800 person venue, I
it's
believe it is.
amazing.
Never been.
It's a great room. I've been there for other shows.
Maybe we'll be there next week.
I have been turned away.
We'd be outside.
Yeah.
I've been turned away from shows in there because when they sell out, that's it. I mean, you don't get in. So we go from playing DBR last January.
Which is literally, by the way, folks, is like 3.5 minutes from Ken's back door. So it also makes it nice.
It was my shortest drive to a gig ever.
Yep.
That's like
That's
when
like
we
us
played the
driving-
Schaeferstown Fire Hall.
or when we're playing at Wellwood at the campground.
Oh,
And we have to drive 5 minutes back to our
yeah, a whole
campers.
5
Yeah.
minutes.
That is the shortest drive I ever had.
That's probably the same drive I had from DBR to my house.
Yep.
Anyway, we're going from that big show at DBR, which was such an awesome fun time. I actually got to make my acting debut for a promotional video for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told nobody. I don't even think I told my wife.
I don't know that. Pretty sure I didn't see it.
Yeah. Where was that at?
I got to play Freddy Krueger. We filmed the promotional video at DBR. All the singers were getting together to do this promotional video. Yeah, I'll come and hang out and just watch. I walk in the door. You're our Freddy Krueger. I'm not.
Wrong.
They're like, you are. I'm like, okay. So I got the ugly ass sweater on. I got a glove with blades, a mask on, and everything. So I got to be Fat Freddy Krueger.
Where is this video? Is this on Facebook or anything?
Hopefully it's burnt by now.
No, it's got to be there. We'll find it.
We'll find it.
It went on the internet. It
We've got
exists.
the internet.
Yeah, it turns out if I didn't mention it earlier, we have the internet.
Yeah.
We'll tag it on the video at the end.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting here.
Click the link down below.
As a matter of fact, right here in this point in the video, we're going to show this commercial he did, this ad, and we're back. That was great. The power of editing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we got to do this great fun show that was huge at DBR in this awesome venue. And now next Saturday, we get to do a basement party. In Millersville, it's actually
This is going well.
To the internet. Hold on.
Guess who we won't have back?
No one ever gets a second trip. That's not you.
I'm sorry. It is a fundraiser for a.
Okay, you're making it sound like, oh, I'm depressed. I got to play a basement.
No.
I've been doing shows a long time, and I've played some pretty big. Double Barrel is one of the bigger rooms I've ever played.
Absolutely.
And then I'm pretty sure the next week we played like a Legion.
Yeah.
Like I get it. Trust me.
We're playing a basement party is Joe's Pizza in Millersville, and I don't think it's a legitimate pizza place, but we're playing in the basement. It's going to be a great show. It is for a great cause.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think it's a
looking at that right
legitimate
now.
pizza place. Is
I
it a
think-
mob front? What are you saying?
No,
I mean,
no. Whoa,
that's none of my business.
whoa. No.
Hey, yo.
My personal outlook is maybe they just a group of people that put together and sell pizzas for the college kids or something. I don't know. That's what I mean.
Is this what I'm looking at?
There you go. Look at you. You found
Mosh
it. You
for the
have it.
mammals.
Mosh for the Mammals. It is a fundraiser for an animal fostering group or something like that. Near and dear to all of our hearts. We're all animal
lovers. We don't
all
know what
animals,
this charity is.
dog and cats.
So we're not that engrossed in it, I guess.
Tickets proceeds benefit Iridescence. What? Yeah, I can read. Iridescence cares and non-profit for small mammals and TNR efforts.
Yes. And Rachel
Thank you.
Robinson, our
Gotcha.
singer, is a big advocate as well for animals. She made sure she diligently did her homework on this group.
She would. Rachel's
Absolutely.
also
Yeah.
my groomer. So,
And
not
mine,
not my personal groomer, my dog's groomer. Let's point that out.
mine as well. Nail
So,
trims,
has been for a year.
And it's
shampoos.
there's 4. Is it these 4 bands?
Yes. Go ahead.
Siegebreaker, The Turning Hand, Night's Edge, and Dreams of Eden. Dreams of Eden sounds familiar. I feel like I might have played with them.
I don't know. I have not. I have not played with any of these bands. Just some of the people.
I'm
I
looking
might have.
forward to every moment with them.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a good time. I mean,
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun going from one big show to this little thing. And
sometimes the smaller
for a good
shows turn out
cause.
to be
yes,
the best.
Oh
time.
yeah,
absolutely.
I've played some tiny venues that are like feel like arenas with the crowd.
I just
and
did one of those. The Next to Nothing show at the beginning of January at Capital City Music Hall, and we were downstairs, and that's a small basement stage area,
Mm-hmm.
and it was packed full of people, and we had a blast.
Yeah.
I just did Sherman's Creek last week with Fell From Zero. We opened up for Stricken. That show was one of the best hours of music Fell From Zero's done in years. And it was packed. Again, packed, good time. That's not a huge room either, but a great time. Sometimes that's just the way it is.
One of my earliest York music scene memories, and as we know, I don't have many memories.
But he has plenty of time. He's been in it.
When I joined Chafe in my first band, we would do late night practices, and then we would go run out to a show somewhere. And one of the first ones we ever went to as a group was out in the York College area, residential area. We walk in this house, everybody's drinking, having a good time. Down in the basement, there's freaking bands playing, and that's the one thing that's stuck in this little memory that I have. I'm imagining this show this next weekend is probably going to be the
Something
same
like
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever works.
That's cool.
Yep.
And then we're going to turn around and do this show with CKY. So I mean, we're doing everything big and small and just having a great time together.
As
Yeah.
you should.
That's what matters most.
You guys are just on the Facebook, yes?
I'm sorry.
As far as finding the band.
Facebook and Instagram.
And Instagram.
Yes,
Okay. The
yes.
Turning Hand, folks. The Turning Hand.
Yep.
Like and follow those guys. Guys and nice young lady who is a better singer than I could ever hope to be in my entire life. But I know that girl could sing opera if she wanted to. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
probably has. So, or something like it. So you definitely got a good lineup of people and a good
Yep.
group of musicians to do this. And like I said, I'm a fan. I like what you're doing, and it's refreshing to see one of my bandmates doing something like that. Just that, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and you go, it's not like we would do where you hear one of our originals and then here's 7 covers if
Right.
we were even doing that right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or I do it Fell From Zero, same thing. Hell, we don't even play our originals anymore. We barely ever bring them out. To see you guys doing something that's yours and doing so well with it is pretty awesome. So
Yep.
kudos.
He's happy to see you
Thank
do originals, but not me.
That's because I want him to do the originals with me.
That's because my originals are involved with Dave.
Yeah, and he's working with Dave, and
Right.
everyone knows I can't stand that. I can't stand Dave. We all know that. That's not true. I love Dave.
Weren't you nice to Dave when you invited him on here?
Yeah, but he sat spread eagle, so that was just unfortunate.
Yeah,
for
you see the
viewers.
video. He looks like he's just trying to get somebody to look up his shorts. It's just weird.
There's only one episode I skipped of these 4 seasons, and that's the one.
It was the one with Dave.
Well, for no reason,
kidding.
I just happened to go, nope. Today our guest is Dave. Next light. But yeah, it's really nice to, even if that's the level of success, and I hope you guys can do anything you want with it. But even if that's the level of success you can gauge that on, that's better than a lot of people I know have done in
Yeah.
a short time like that. So
Yeah.
more power to you, man. It's good stuff. Maybe someday we won't be playing a gig and we can come see one of yours.
Yeah,
Probably not.
I was just saying, that's the one I want to check out this band live because I've heard you rant and rave about it, and every time I see a date that I'm like, I can go to this. No, I can't because we have a kid. But yeah, I do want to come out and see you guys at some point. Wish I was seeing it with CKY.
That's
but
the hey, you agreed to the money.
I know.
And let's be honest with you, we love playing music,
Money is
but
nice.
we like money, and the casinos are good, nice gigs.
That's something I miss.
Money,
The
yeah,
money.
Money?
yeah. Original bands are probably not get paid.
I
yeah.
used to make enough to buy drumsticks, drum heads, and even drums. I got drumsticks for Christmas this year. Hopefully it'll last all year.
Oh boy.
That's okay. Our drummer in Las Dexia buys like a 20-pack off of Temu for $2, and
Just burns through them.
Oh,
dude,
no, I would never stoop that low.
dude,
No offense.
when he gets up and you see the pile of shredded sticks
know.
behind him,
He plays in Stricken, and I've now done 2 shows with him in a
you've
month,
seen
and I saw the wood chips everywhere.
Dude.
They went on before us at Capital City.
That was you.
It
That
was
was
fun.
you.
Let's just
did you just break our sign again? We're gonna. Oh, there we
let's
go.
just turn it off.
There we go.
It's a work in progress. It just clips in there, Ken. It's a nice 3D printed
It's
thing.
a jumping off point.
Yes, I'm just working out my stuff. Working out the kinks.
You need tighter tolerances.
Yes. Well, it's hard to adjust. I just need a little
tape.
I should just glue it in. But
I got it.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fun with 3D printed light boxes. I am your host, Bob. This is Ken and Jake. We have screwed it up twice. No, that's the thing. The takeaway you get, you don't get to enjoy the money, and then you don't get to waste sticks like Joe does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a shred fest when he went on before us. It was just Jimmy's like, dude, there's like a wood shop back here. I'm like, yeah, we know.
Obviously, I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for, yep. As long as someone's out there on that floor doing at least a little head bob with the music, this guy's happy.
Well, and we've said many times, again, I'm a cover guy. I've always been a cover guy, but I do covers because people are having a good time.
Absolutely.
Getting paid is nice, especially nowadays. But it's if there's nobody. What do I always say, Jake? Without all of you, there is no us. If there's no fans in front of us to make it do it, what are we leaving everybody's basement for while we're practicing a garage or whatever? And why? Where's the joy in that? Like you got to find some joy in music. You're getting to do it through a personal project,
right? Original outlet. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So that's super key. I can't say that enough for people. I am definitely going to put that on a t-shirt one of these days. For Ghostlight.
I would say that's my drink break is when you give your little spiel. So then I go and get a drink.
Well, so he's ignoring my message, Ken. Kids.
I mean,
I think it was.
I've always said that I don't. Even when I am making money playing with cover bands or whatever, I'm not getting paid to play it. I'm just getting paid to set up and tear down. The playing part, I'll do that for free all day.
Yeah. This is why I don't turn stuff down very often. I enjoy doing it. This is why I'm going to find out if we can play 6 hours on Saturday instead of 3. Dave's going to be doing so much work.
Good.
Hey man, Jake and I are tired, bro. You're going to sing most of the show.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm playing. I'm going to let Travis DJ my parts.
Put Simple Man on every set.
Yeah.
He's playing a backing
Dave,
track.
do me a favor. These people are having a good time. Can you play some of your Sad Sack originals for him? You haven't gotten them out in a couple years. I hope he's listening to this. I'm going to clip this part and send it to him. Hey, we were talking about you on the podcast.
Make him do a whole set of Stained.
God, no. We do some Stained. When it's just him and me, the few times Dave and I play, we do. Someone always asks him. It never seems to get asked at like a full band show.
Yeah.
But whenever he has got an acoustic going, you know any Stained? He's like, yes. I'm like, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah.
Just like every time they try to ask him to do Stricken, Disturbed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, and then he'll start doing some acoustic version of Down with the Sickness or something. I'm like, or he likes to throw it in the beginning of Your Love, Lose Your Love.
We'll be playing that opening riff and he just goes, ooh, wah, ah, ah, ah.
I haven't gotten to experience that one. I got to come out more often.
Yeah, well, you also have a life outside of music. We apparently don't.
February 27th. That is our next Ghostlight gig.
Yeah,
February 27th. at
Red Pin Bar and Grill. Want to take a little road trip one night? Come see us.
I like Red Pin. I've played there.
Yeah,
have you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I haven't mentioned my time as a Lancaster party band drummer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
skipped that. You were doing. Yeah, I forgot about that.
If I remember the name of the band, I'll mention
Sight
it.
Unseen.
Sight Unseen. Thank you.
I forgot about that. Which, ironically, there's a connection to us because that was a band that Rich Campbell was an original member of. He was the original guitar player of that band
Yep.
for years.
Just before my time with them.
Yep. Yeah, I kind of forgot you did that because you did get to do the circuit down there.
Yes.
Just like the same circuit of getting everyone's favorite show, getting stuffed like a sardine in a McCleary stage.
Yep.
No, thank you. I have been very vocal about that for a while.
Oh, yeah.
No, thanks.
Tell us. Have you guys done any?
We do tell us Black Fridays, and we did 1 or 2 off season. I don't know if that was
not since I've been in the band.
we did 1 or 2 in the spring, like late winter, spring. Since I've been in the band, but we played 3 Black Fridays in a row now, so we get to do that. But that's a really good time.
In the
but,
front room in front of the
front
of the windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're not national enough to be allowed on the big stage in the back. That's for bigger touring acts and DJs apparently.
Yeah.
Where I think you'd want the DJ up front, but It's not my business. Bill, you're a great guy, dude. I'm not talking
They
shit on your
could
business.
build a closed-in booth under the steps for a DJ. You
Right.
don't
Oh,
need
yeah.
anything for them guys.
Put him up on that thing above the door where you see guys crawl up there all the time. I saw a drummer play up there one time at Roots and Blues. Guy set his drum kit, that landing that's above the doorway where you come in.
Right.
He had a small enough kit. He set it up there and he was playing up there for their set. It was hilarious.
You need to get a nailed it gig in there. I could put the cocktail kit up there.
Oh,
I'm afraid of heights.
I was going to
though.
say, we're not going to do that because there's going to be a ladder and shit involved. We're not doing that. None of us are doing that because even if you do, we're not afraid of heights. If you fall, you don't recover like you used to.
Anything over my tippy toes, I get afraid of
I'm
heights.
good.
on. Yeah.
If I got to reach up to the top shelf in the pantry, I'm like, oh, vertigo. So yeah, no, I'm with you there. Heights are not my jam. So yeah, we got that, and we got Marietta Legion. No, New Holland. I'm sorry, New Holland Legion the night after.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Glad Jake knows where he's supposed to be.
I look though.
Yeah, we have Red Pin the 27th and New Holland Legion the 28th.
Sure.
Does the effort of VFW still have bands?
Oh, they do.
Make
but,
you play in the back room and where nobody wants to come.
Yeah,
to?
we did one.
I had one of those.
We did that last year.
Really cool room.
Almost to the.
It's a
to the
shame no one
day.
shows up.
And nobody comes.
We
back
did that
to
of
it.
March of last year because I was decked
Yeah.
out in all green for that.
Yeah, we have a whole video of that whole show. We were recording that entire both sets.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we could see if there's no one there.
Except that lady
five
that fell.
guys and empty chairs.
No, there was one lady that fell.
Yeah. We had a couple campground people show up, which was cool.
Yeah.
But that's 4 people was not. Now Jake and I played there twice inside.
Yes, we played there on the inside,
On the
like
side.
on the actual VFW side.
Yep. We set up outside and then immediately burned inside because it was going to rain. And like the minute we closed the door with our last piece of equipment to come back inside,
Lightning.
opened up. So, but we played there one time before. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
We did like a Wednesday night there, and then we did a Saturday
We did a Friday.
or Friday.
Yeah, because we did that Friday gig. We finished. I loaded my stuff up and I drove to Ocean City, New
That's right.
Jersey, right after the show.
Because the first time we did like a middle. I think it was a Wednesday or Thursday in the middle of the week kind of thing inside. They put you in a really weird position where you're between the dining room and the bar, but nobody's in front of you except the entrance when they come in. And we were told when we played as a full band, they just open up the bar doors and open up the ballroom doors. And everybody's like, oh, yeah. When they went over to get, because they had no servers, you have to go over there to get a drink.
Right.
You can hear the band clear as day in there with the doors open. So why would anybody want to come to the other room?
Yeah.
They're defeating themselves. It's a shame. It really is. Hell, they have that whole pull-out stage. We could have taken the stage out like another 6 feet because it's set up to big bands. I mean, back in the day, that's what you had.
Yes.
It's a shame. It's a really cool stage.
It's a super cool stage.
Super cool room, but they didn't ask us back either because we didn't draw anybody. Because how are we going to do? We were fighting like their setup.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Well, you told me I was going to hear any dings from your phone.
I forgot about my watch.
Your watch.
It's my band.
Oh, is it something we should know about on the air?
That's what I'm trying to look. Maybe Texture will be the name of the song. Well, all right then.
Hey, you heard it here first. This episode actually
Song
airs.
number 7.
Gravy texture. I like it.
All right, now are these actual song titles or scratch
I
titles?
have no idea what that is.
Fantastic.
She could be.
Anyway, so that's all you got on the horizon, like coming up next week,
Next
and
week,
then the 14th.
And then the 14th.
Those tickets
Later in June, we're doing another fundraiser that Rachel is directly tied to for dogs and cats. That's June 28th down at Collusion.
That's
in downtown
Sunday?
New York.
I believe it is. I only to say that because I'm pretty sure I have a private party June 27th.
Oh, so you're open. You're
I'm
available.
Yeah, I'm going to be in
When is
Hagerstown.
that?
You're not playing.
No, when is it?
June
June
28th.
28th.
June
I believe.
28th.
I have a Fell from Zero private gig in Hagerstown.
I might come. I might.
So
I don't know. Last time you guys have been down to Collusion?
I haven't been there.
The one in York.
Yes.
It's been a while
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
I've been there.
It's been a while.
They've opened up another room beside. Unfortunately, I guess it's another situation where it's a separate room from the actual bar, but strictly as a music venue.
Oh, that's cool.
And they've already started having shows there, and I believe they're still doing some more work to that room to make the safety. You're only allowed so many people.
Yeah,
in the room
the
for
fire
capacity
fire
and all
code
that.
stuff. I think they're still working on some of that to increase their fire capacity. But it's a really cool rustic looking room.
That's cool.
Last time I was down there to have dinner, I met with Shane, our guitarist in the Turning Hand, and asked them to give us a little tour of the room and stuff. And it's really cool. Really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, very neat.
Good friend of mine is a drummer for Verminoff. They have a show coming up there in the next week or two. So I'm looking forward to get down there and actually see a band play down there.
Sweet.
And
Very cool.
And then, like I said, we're in there June 28th.
Super cool.
Fantastic. So
And then we have a bit of a trend going on. In November, we have another show coming up at DBR.
I saw that on the calendar.
Opening for...
It didn't say on that poster that was online. It just said you were there, but I was like, that's got to be something else if they're asking you already.
I don't know if the venue announced it yet, but I don't care.
They're not listening.
Oh, we're opening up for the Typo Negative tribute band that night.
Okay, very cool.
I'm looking forward to that too. Yeah, so
Sweet.
we're getting a lot of good opportunities. Well, with a lot of the band members being right there in that area and having ties with DBR, it's really working out for us. I mean,
That's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
thank you, guys.
Yeah.
no, thank you, man. I'll probably wrap it up here. I want to make sure everybody that's going to listen knew what was going on with the band. That was a big important, not just to have you on, kind of shoot the shit a little bit, but that's a big thing you got going on as far as I'm concerned. And I think the more you guys can get traction, if we can help with a little bit of people that are listening, you know what I mean, that we get out there.
Well, yeah, and I guarantee you that everybody in the band appreciates you guys doing this for us.
Well, I know I'm
giving us
glad
this
to have the whole
opportunity.
band on the show except Sumo. Well, he can't come up the stairs, his knees or whatever. We'd have to go interview them somewhere. That's a lot of work. Actually, I would, in fact, like to do, we talked about this for a while now, like doing a mobile recording with a full band, like taking our gear. And so maybe sometime we can catch you guys at before a show if there's a way to do it. Or we can come to a rehearsal or something and just take, a half hour of your band time and just talk about it. Maybe get some video of you guys playing a song or something. Kind of like you did with WITF. Is that who that was, WITF?
WITF, yeah.
What, did they air that yet?
No, not yet. When we did the recording, they said it would be about a 2-month turnaround just because of everything that they do for you, like the mixing and the mastering, editing of the actual like footage and the photos that they do for you. So, it's a little over a month since we did that. So
you'll get there. You'll get it by the end of March.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're able to put something together like that, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
You guys will learn so much from it and be able to do it for other bands as well, I'm sure.
Look at us. That's a learning experience.
It's
a teaching moment. So, like I said, you're on Instagram, Facebook, The Turning Hand. I'm sure it's The Turning Hand on Instagram too.
Absolutely, yeah.
You still, occasionally someone calls you up for something else, I'm sure. It's usually us.
Yeah. I'm waiting every day.
He's waiting for that message. He saw that message from both those days. He's like, I hope it's not about the podcast. I hope they want to play.
I ran out and got a watch.
Just
that way the phone calls come through the watch and
he's
I don't miss one.
spending his hard-earned money waiting to hear from us. It's great. Look out for, I assume the tickets for the CKY show are probably on sale already.
Oh, yeah.
So, DBR.com, I believe, or DBRrocks.com. I forget. It's been a while since I was on the website. Double Barrel Roadhouse and Red Line.
I'm not sure I don't have to buy a ticket.
Right.
I'm already in.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But
I played there. Are you sure? They treated us well there.
From the last update I got, there have been many tickets sold. It's still a
I'm sure
decent
there's
amount,
time.
still a decent amount available. From what I hear, VIP sold out already.
That happened with us and the show. They got canceled. They canceled it because
I was feeling really good about this show until you said
Well, no, they said that to us because we had the VIP section sold out, but they weren't getting enough movement on tickets. So they canceled us the day before the show.
Yep. I do remember that.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was the third time they canceled us. The other 2 times for double booking. So we didn't have been back. It's a shame.
The last update I heard 3 weeks ago, it was well over 50% of capacity.
That's enough for them to cover their losses.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Not with CKY coming that close, like in that kind of venue, like in this area, not like a big concert venue that people are used to.
Yeah.
There's no Chameleon Club anymore. They got to go somewhere.
The last number was overwhelmingly higher than what we had at the Nightmare show, and they were more than happy at the Nightmare show.
Oh, there you go. Well, they're probably paying CKY a little more than that show, but that's business I have no problem with. What do you don't have anything coming up besides what we got going on? We already talked about our next 2 weeks.
I do have a new show announcement. It's a couple months out.
I don't want to hear about this. Is about wrestling. We're not talking about.
No, it's not about wrestling.
I told you stop promoting shows in December and shit. We got time. We got many episodes.
No, I just solidified a new Lisdexia show because I've been hammering out emails to every venue I could think of.
Twist his arm to make us an EPK for a band. But
people come to us.
Well, see, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Yeah, no, I don't really ask venues to play anymore. I get an email and stuff.
I have sent at least 15 emails out over the past 2 weeks to different venues just to try and get something. To try and get
I would
on.
just bust your balls. That was terrible of me.
Busting your balls with the truth.
So my whole goal in life, whether it's at a gig when I'm playing with you guys or just hanging out, is I know that I can make Bob laugh 1 out of 10 times. So I'll try 30.
That's why I love to brag that I have the last genuine smile photo of Bob, and it was from that live studio gig that y'all did.
Oh, when we played the party.
Yeah,
Oh, we played
at the
party.
party.
If I take a
genuine
picture,
smile.
no, if I take a picture of him while you're walking out the door, I get a
That's a genuine smile.
Smile of relief.
But yeah, through all of my emails.
Would you stop trying to knock my expensive ass guitar
I'm
off the wall? Thank
sorry.
you.
But see, this one's
Did
still
you see,
front and center.
Did you see me touching this one over here?
You can trust me over here, Bob.
Yeah, I know. Ken's not knocking my stuff over, man. It's all on video. I got evidence.
Through all my emails that I have sent, I've gotten a response from one venue that I genuinely did not expect to hear from, and got something solidified. It's in July. It's July 16th at Mickey's Black Box.
It's inside in July.
It is inside in July.
Air conditioning.
But they host this live artists event. It's like a once a month thing. What are you looking up over there?
That date seems weird to me.
It's blocked off. I already looked.
You sure it's not blocked off for the private party?
No, it's blocked off for you specifically.
July what now?
16th.
The 16th is a Thursday.
Yes.
Oh, it's not blocked off for me, buddy. I have you off the 17th, though.
Yeah.
This is not the time to talk about this. Thank you.
No. It is a Thursday. That is the weird thing. It's a Thursday. They host these live artist shows with.
While you're in there, block me out for March 14th. I'm not available to play with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, you have something else to do?
Yeah.
Something more important? I guess we don't have a drummer at the casino now.
I've got something more important. But yeah, it's this live artist event that they host with 3 to 4 bands and 3 to 4 local artists. So it's like a little flea market music event that they host all throughout the spring and the summer.
So you feel you're going to be a really good fit for that?
They reached out to us about it because
Okay.
I had reached out to them and they said, send us an EPK.
Wow, Bob, that wasn't nice.
No, and he knows why I say that, because Listexi is a specific kind of music.
Yes.
And it doesn't seem like the rock and roll flea market might be the best audience for you guys. But
Well,
if they think so, then
yeah,
you're all
so
good.
I had reached out to them. They had gotten back to me saying like, hey, send us an EPK and we'll kind of keep you on our list. And I assumed that was going to be the end of it and I was never going to hear from them again. Then a couple days later, I got an email from them that said, hey, I host, this was from their booking person. They're like, hey, I host this artist event every month and we try to cater all the bands to be similar for each event. And so far it's us, Cole, and now I'm pulling a Ken. I forget the name of the other person that we're playing with.
So disrespectful.
And
I'm rubbing off on you, buddy.
Whoa.
phrasing.
Phrasing.
I didn't say I was rubbing on him.
I'm not editing that at all.
I'd have to see again. It's us, Cole, and Die Tired. And there's another band that they haven't confirmed yet. But yeah, they reached out to us saying like, hey, we think you guys would be a great fit for this. It's this date. And do you guys want it? Confirmed it with the other 4. And yeah, then we got that set in place. So
Cool.
July 16th. And like what they offer is really nice for an original band. Like there's a flat pay, as well as we get a recording of our set, like an audio recording of our set. They have an in-house photographer that comes and takes photos of your set, and they give that to you. And then once they exceed X amount of ticket sales, the rest of it gets split up amongst the bands.
That's pretty cool.
So for what it is,
Go for it.
yeah, sick.
Well, once they hear this podcast and they ask about my band, you can
What?
share my information with them.
Because they were like, I'm trying to confirm a 4th band. I was gathering a list of people because I put you guys on that list and a couple of other friends that are in original bands to send them as well. Be like, hey, get these guys.
Wow.
But
Hey.
yeah,
What the hell?
Hey, what the hell?
Yeah.
what the hell?
Friends helping friends. Yeah. Besides, personal stuff, solo gig. I have actually a couple of solo gigs, some other stuff, duo stuff, but it's all Ghostlight stuff for me. Except for the only thing I'm going to say for Fell From Zero, I want to say, even though we'll probably record before that, is we're actually playing on St. Patty's Day, which is a Tuesday this year, the 17th of March,
Okay.
at Antietam Brewing in Hagerstown.
I did see that.
nice.
Yes.
They actually asked us to play the night, which is, we're not exactly a St. Patty's Day band, playing hard rock and metal stuff, but they wanted it. They love us down there. So we said we do it. So on a random Tuesday night, if everybody wants to come to Hagerstown or listening is in that area, that's where we'll be.
Everybody's got a party on the 17th of March.
Every
Oh,
amateur
yeah.
comes out to play.
Everybody's Irish.
Respectful of the Irish. I am the Irish.
Sorry, Bob.
It's fine.
I'm a little bit Irish.
So, but yeah, and of course you can find anything for us, ghostlightradioshow.com. You can go to denmarmusic.com. You can Facebook us. Jake's got his own personal 13 different music things. You can find me, Pickle Shot Bob, on the internets.
Find me at Jake Scholl _13.
Gone.
Or you can follow me at JackRocket _3LW. That's ROCKIT _3LW on Instagram.
I'm beginning to think Jake's wrestling announcing career is taking precedence over the music stuff that we're doing.
You could also come
He
out.
gets very excited about the wrestling stuff, which is cool. I wish I was excited about anything.
You could also
anymore.
come out March 10th to the Three Legacies Academy for our next student showcase where you can see Jack Rocket in action.
They're letting you wrestle?
No.
Oh, okay.
God, no. That is the next ring announcing gig.
I'd be happy to bring my own chair to hit you with.
To hit somebody with? Yes.
March 10th at the Three Legacies Wrestling Academy right on Centerville Road, student showcase. So I'll be ring announcing there. Come on out, free.
Cool.
Free to the public. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that backs up. Once again, Ken, we want to thank you for coming out, hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you. I had one other thing I wanted to say.
Please do.
I've been in the music scene for 1998 till now. I don't know how to do the math.
Don't do that math. It'll really age you, dude. Don't do it.
27 years.
I say I've been on this earth for 27 years.
I've been so fortunate through all the bands I've been through that I have always been surrounded by not just great musicians, but great human beings. And of course, includes you two guys, along with the folks I'm with now and in the past.
Oh, shucks.
And I just wanted to say thank you.
I've never been accused of being a great human being. Thanks, Ken. I'm an okay human being. But no, I appreciate it, Ken.
I'll put that in writing. I mean, in case you have a job interview.
He's our reference.
Who is Ken Newcomer? Well, no, you need to talk to him. I guarantee his opinion.
It's a handwritten note.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is our reference.
Yeah.
Take it to every venue.
You have an application? No, but here's 3 names I need you to call. They'll make it right.
They're all the same.
Why is it all the same guy? It's 3 different numbers. He's just trying to play it. No, I appreciate the compliment, Ken. We've been doing this long enough that, we've been doing it long enough that we're friends, not just bandmates. And that doesn't always work out. You're not always friends unless you're with somebody a while. You're not always friends with who you're playing with. And I've been fortunate that except 1 or 2 occasions in all my years doing it, my 20-some years doing it, I've never really been playing with anybody who wasn't a friend. So
Right.
I didn't stay friends after that.
Right. There's very few, if any, that I could think of that I would not go back and play music with again. I've just been blessed with being surrounded by good people.
Well, we appreciate that, man. It's reciprocal. We don't play with people we don't want to play with anymore. We just don't do that. That goes a long way. So
yeah.
Well, I think that's it. We can wrap it up.
Yeah.
So want to say once again thanks to our good friend here, Ken Newcomer, for coming out.
Thank you, Bob.
After 4 years, we finally got the last of our bandmates on the show. We don't do enough guests, but until next time, I'm Bob.
I'm Jake.
We are Nailed It the Podcast.
I'm Ken. I'll see you in season 8.
Oh, look at that jumping in. Season 8. He's so
we
positive.
got a shot.
We're gonna go to season 8. We'll see you guys later.
See you.
Nailed it.
I'm rubbing off on you, buddy.
Whoa.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.